Welcome back, guys, and welcome to part 2 of back day. Getting straight into it. Here you see Abdul Latif, my training partner, getting straight onto the lat pull down of the hammer strength machine, which will be supersetting with the standing lat push down on the cable machine. Here you can see on the front lat pull down, we're working, the biceps and the back muscles there. Okay, so good back exercise, but remember, when you're pulling, any pulling action, you're also engaging the biceps. And here we see he's working one side, then the other, and then working both sides. So it's like 3 different sets, if you like, in one. Slowly release, and then straight onto the standing lat push down on the cable. While he's off over there, I start my set. Today we're only working back, but it's quite a killer workout. Whenever you're pulling, it's generally a general principle you should adopt, or you should have, is when you're pulling, it's a back exercise. You can see here he's really trying to isolate the lats. Isolating the lats and engaging the chest slightly too. So I've completed my first set. There's me straight onto the standing lat push down. No rest in between, except for the time it takes to walk over there. Keeping that core engaged. I would like to see him, come down a little bit lower, perform the range of motion to the full extent. However, I'm not going to argue with him. So remember the principle, guys. When you're pulling, you're working the back and you're engaging the biceps. Whenever you've got that pulling motion, you're working your biceps too. So here we're working back and biceps. Now, as you can see, the weight is too heavy for me, but I'm trying to keep up with a beast, so I'm doing my best. Remember to keep that core nice and tight. Keep those abs pulled in tight. Remember to breathe. Here also trying to keep the core locked in tight. You can see me arching forward slightly, which you should try to avoid, but I'm really trying to get a contraction in my lats, which are the back muscles that come down the sides. Basically, they give you that V shape from behind. If you look at a man's back from behind and he has that V shape from the waist upwards, that's what we're trying to attain here. On the same exercise, same method. See, when I train with this beast, and God bless him, everything goes out the window. Structure, a plan, a method, a technique. Even my technique in pulling is all out the window. You're literally in survival mode. I don't count the reps, I don't count the sets, I even cheat. When he's not looking, I cut corners, It's literally survival mode. Here you can see him stacking it. Alright, moving on to the seated cable row. Another exercise, fantastic for the back. However, be very careful with the lower back here. You can see he's sort of falling forwards, jerking back and forth. Try to avoid that. As I say, I'm not going to argue with the big guy, but do try to avoid that. When you watch the pros, they do move. You get some instructors saying do not move forwards and back at all. But you see the pros doing it, and I think it's okay if it's in a controlled manner. Obviously, these sets have been cut short in order not to make the video long. There we go. Okay, moving straight onto the lat pull down. Another fantastic exercise.
Good job.
Working the back, working the biceps. Keeping that core tight. Remembering to breathe.
Yep. Go. Ooh. Yep. Yeah.
Go on, son. Get it.
By the way, he wasn't helping me. I was doing it all on my own. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, right.
Let's go.
Yeah, right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, guys, so when you're training in the gym, guys, and you're doing this exercise, lat pull down,
7,
get that bar down to your chest.
9, 7.
Right down to the chest. If you can't, it's probably a little bit on the heavy side.
2, 3, 4. Ends in. Squeeze the back. 6, 7.
It's just hard to criticize a guy when you look like me and he looks like how he looks. Kind of just let him get on with it.
1.
But I wouldn't advise it.
Squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Alba. Okay, Alba. معلش. Alba. كمل. 1, 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
Slow. Jump. Hit. 3. 4. 5.
I don't train with this guy every day, but he's fantastic for breaking through any barriers. You know, you're getting stuck into your routine, same kind of technique, same kind of exercises and same weights and method. It's good just to break through any plateaus and just through any barriers with this guy. So it's fantastic. I love to train with him every now and again, whenever I can. He trains in the afternoon, so if I can make it, I get there. It's good because it mixes things up a bit, you know?
One more. Mashallah. Yep. Go. Mad. Mashallah. 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5, 6. Mashallah. 7. Yep. Mashallah. Jump.
And that will do. Moving on to the low row on the hammer strength machine. You can see working right across the back, right up the neck as well. Fantastic exercise, this one. I love this one. Really gets those traps pumped as well. There we go. See between his ear and his shoulder, that muscle there, that upper back, the trapezius. Really gets that pumped. I love it.
أستاذ يحيى ما شاء الله وحش ما شاء الله. Good job يا أستاذ يحيى. الله ما شاء الله. Allah.
Machine, he's a machine, mashallah. God bless him. Let's go, Johnny boy, let's go. Get it.
صح أستاذ يحيى. ما شاء الله. Good job. ما شاء الله.
By this stage, we've done so many sets, so many reps. It's just exhausting, you know. I'm just, as I say, literally just trying to survive. Just trying to get through to it, get through to the end. Absolutely exhausting. No energy left, nothing left.
Allah.
Like, baby.
This is far too heavy for me, but I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Go for it, go for it.
Yep.
Okay, they just turned the lights off for the prayer of the day, so that's a wrap, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.